So, as I am recording this video, first of all, I hope that y'all are safe and warm, and that you find yourself in the warm embrace of love wherever you find yourself. I'm recording this. Today's Sunday. It is, what is the date? What is it? January 25th, 2026. And as you can see, it is snowing. I am in the DC metro area, so specifically I'm in Maryland. And it's been snowing. It started overnight and it has been snowing all day. Actually, like it's tough because I took Oreo, my dog, outside and he was not having it because the snow was up, like all the way up his legs, and he's a big dog. So he was just like, what in the world? Because, sometimes he likes to go out and play in it, but today he was not having any of it. So he handled his business and came back in, which was good because it's cold outside. But anyway, one of the things that I was feeling when I got up earlier today was it's the energy of quiet. It's the energy of inner stillness, and it's the energy of reset. And it's beautiful, right? Because, even when we look outside, you see there are trees that, have gone dormant for the winter, but there's also trees that you see they're green on them because they are, in fact, evergreens. So this is a form of pine that you see here, right? And so that is a form of an evergreen. So they are generally evergreen. So pay attention to that. Anytime you live in a place that receives snowfall or the change of seasons where some of the trees go dormant, pay attention to what actually comes alive in the wintertime, to what is alive, to what has life in the wintertime, because they're symbols, and there's everything, right? In nature, she's always telling her secrets, if you may, for those who connect with her, right? But when I got up, it was the slightest noises were irritating to me, and that was before I stepped outside. And so I knew that it was going to be a day of quiet inner stillness. But I still felt compelled to write, to write. I've been writing a lot lately, that's why, right? And now that I've shifted, into, my next version, which is as a writer and a speaker and a powerful orator, writing, I will be doing more writing. But I'm making this because if you find yourself, if you're in the snow, if you're in a place where it's snowing, and of course, if hopefully you are inside somewhere warm, but I just wanted to encourage you to use this time as a time of introspection, right? Because that's truly what it is. And I think was it last year? Last year. Something that came to me during the winter at that time is just when you go outside in the snow, the earth is quiet, right? You actually realize the earth is quiet. And one of the things about that is so powerful is it really is nature's opportunity to say, right? And, it's just, yeah, it's that, right? So, I know some people, are just, everybody's in their different spaces and places in terms of how they feel about the snow, whether it is artificially engineered or whatever the case may be. One of the things for me is clear is that nature will always speak, right? Even when she's silent, she's very, very loud. And so, use this time to truly reflect on what is happening within you, what's coming up for you. What are you feeling? And really getting to the place where you are sussing out any remaining fears, right, that you may be holding on to, because today is a great day to let it go. Because in numerology, today is a 9. It comes up to a number 9, and the moon is in the earth sign of Taurus. So what I mean when I say that is, in numerology, number 9 is the because it's a single digit, right? But when there's, after number 9 comes 10, right? And we are currently in a 10 year, or some would say a 1 year, but I've learned to always carry the 0, right? Always carry the 0, because the 0 is not empty space. The 0 is truly everything, right? It's birth. It's literally the womb. It's unlimited potential. Think about how many zeros you'd love to see in your bank account. Limitless, right? So the 0 is so important. But one of the things that has happened that has got us into these spells is that we get so focused on the 1, which is, that thing it is the 0 birthing something and making manifest. It's going from that womb space to the manifested reality. And that's one of the things about Taurus energy, is it is that very earth reality. It's being made manifest. We're truly birthing something anew when it comes to that Taurus energy. And so today being a 9 day, tomorrow being 120, and today being Sunday, right? That is no coincidence, understand, right? And as I said that, it was 7:07 on my timer. And so today is such a great day to let it all go, because we are truly shedding, what was, to step into a new life being made manifest. Speak it into existence, because Taurus also rules the throat chakra, right? So this is where we speak and create reality. And you have the power to absolutely speak and to create your reality. And today is the perfect day to ground that reality into reality, as we go into from the what is it? From the end, which is the 9, and to tomorrow being a 126, right? Being a 1 or a 10. Do you get what I'm saying? So there's so much for those of you who are tapped in and who are into the occult and metaphysics and all of these things. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And so I wanted to just really encourage you that whatever it is, know that you have the power to absolutely call down and call up and call in, and to create and to speak and create a new reality, truly. And so the other thing I wanted to highlight before I close out this video is on the 12 zodiac sign wheel, directly across from Taurus is Scorpio. Now, the powerful thing about that is Scorpio actually rules the reproductive organs, the underworld, right? And so it is that as below, right? If we're looking at it from that perspective, as below and the as above. So when you are in alignment, you literally have the power, once again, to birth a whole new reality. Because when all of the energies in your chakras are in alignment, all the way down from the reproductive center or your root chakra up to your reproductive organs, all the way up from your heart, all the things, right? And there's a scripture that says, from the overflow of the heart, the mouth speaks. And so this is why truly being in alignment with what your heart's desires truly are, especially when it's coming from that place, that balanced place, and that place of love and that love for humanity, you will see it made manifest even faster, because your intentions are pure, because your intentions are in alignment with the frequency of mother, of the Great Mother. Because what has happened is that the feminine, the matriarch, has stepped back onto her throne, has taken back the keys, if you may, has taken back the keys, and she is speaking. She is speaking quiet, in a quiet whisper, but so loud if you can hear her. And with that being said, I hope that you are consciously creating something beautiful and powerful, because you get to live the world. You get to live in the world that you are creating. So if you are creating hell on earth, then you are creating hell on earth for yourself, because that's where we are. You're creating that for yourself, because now we're at the place in the story where people get to live in the reality of their choosing. This is why you're seeing all of these different folks that have decided upon themselves that they're going to take power over other people and lord their will over other people. This is why it is in a state of utter collapse, because the things that you have spoken over the lives of other people have been to the detriment of the people and humanity for the benefit of the self. And those false power structures are falling down. And so it is. But if you all need any tools, tips, or want to follow me on this journey, you can go to www.thetishahillman.com. You can book a session with me. I just posted on the community channel, that's where I go by the relationship oracle. I just posted on the community channel about some of the honorings that I have available over the next coming months, and for the next 13 moon cycles. So in addition, you can also go to my Conscious Creations channel, and that is where I make products using nature, including, pine, right? Because pine is very, very powerful for the pineal gland to help you to see clearly. Pine also helps with starting fires. Anyway, I can go on and on about these sorts of things. But if you need any tools or anything for your journey, you can go to consciouscreations.live. Listen, I appreciate you all. I appreciate your love. I appreciate your support. And just know that where we are right now is a powerful, energetic reset where the balance it is a new balance. Shout out to you. You know who you are. It is a new balance that is on the planet. It is a new balance that is taken over. And that is coming truly from the place of power, of love, of knowledge, of wisdom, and of divine union. Speaking of divine union, also on the Conscious Creations website, you can pick up my blend of Holy Matrimony Tea. And that is a multifaceted herbal tea blend that is designed to bring back the connection between the left brain and the right brain and get those synapses in communication again the way that they should be. Logic and intuition working again in union so that you go forward with knowledge, wisdom, intuition, understanding, and power. Until next time, love yourself well. You deserve it.